thought this.
I think we thought we wouldn't be doing any more previews this season.
But here we are, once again, doing another preview. Obviously, the mighty Swans have made it to the playoffs, as you saw from our live stream. Yeah, roll our celebrations, roll the clips from the live stream.
Give it!
Go on,
Give it!
Joe.
Yes!
Yes!
We broke it! Yes! Yes! We broke it! Yes! Yes!
He's injured himself as well.
Yes!
Come on, we have to hold on! We have to hold and stop.
Come on! Oh my god! Stoke scored! Yes! 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 Stoke scored! Yes! 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 No! Yes! Yes!
Come on!
Come on, Stoke!
And Swansea City have made it to the playoffs.
Come on! We've done it! Yes, Cooper lad! What a guy! Come on! Yes! Come on! Stoke! Oh wait!
My heart. Just my heart. Oh, I'm just relieved.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say.
Oh, Liverpool are 4-1 up.
Really don't know what to say.
Yeah.
The Swans have made playoffs.
Magics.
Thanks to help. I'm going to put them on screen now. And I just can't believe it, really. So we're going to be doing a match preview for the first leg. It's going to be obviously Brentford at home, but let's get straight into it. So obviously it is going to be a tough game. Brentford, one of the best teams in the league this season, probably the best since the restart. I know their last two games they've lost against lower team sides, but I still would not write them off at all. I think maybe just the pressure got to them, which could be the same in the playoffs, you never know. But they are still a great side and they've got some great players and they will be very dangerous for us. But I do think that we do stand a chance. You know, the last 6 games we've been really unplayable. The only team to beat us was Leeds, and that was obviously late on as well. Some of the players that have come in as well, like Mark Gihai, Jake Bidwell, Connor Roberts, players like that who weren't really playing very well before this new system are now playing really well. Likes of Rian Brewster, Andre Ayew, firing on all cylinders. But yeah, that's my thoughts. What's yours?
Yeah, this is a massive game. Jesus Christ. Yeah, obviously we played Brentford obviously at home and away this season, and we lost both times. So yeah, obviously recent history hasn't been very great, but hopefully we can try and turn that around and hopefully get a good result. Hopefully we get like 2 goals maybe at home possibly. That would be nice. And then yeah, and then obviously we'll take it from there. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough game. Obviously Brentford are a very, very good side. In my opinion, I think they should be promoted with West Brom and Leeds, in my opinion, because I think they've just been so solid. And yeah, I just don't know how we got this far, to be honest. It's just hard. It's really, really hard to believe. But yeah, it's gonna be a massive, massive game. Really, really tight. I think it'll be a goals galore, and it's just gonna be really, really interesting to see who comes out on top.
Yeah, so now on to key players for both sides. So obviously we're the home side. So for Brentford fans that are watching this, for you lot to look out for, obviously have to be Rian Brewster and Andre Ayew, both on really good goal scoring form, both dangerous up top as well. But would you add anyone else?
Yeah. I say it all the time, but I think Massive Grimes should have a massive mention in this. I think remember that pass he got for Routledge's goal against Reading, I think it was.
Yeah.
From when
that was
when Routledge obviously chipped over the keeper, yeah, that assist was just unbelievable. And you know, he could do those type of things. He could do lofted over the top through balls, and he could just break up key passes. And that's the type of player that we've needed since obviously Britain's gone and obviously John Shelby as well.
Yeah. So now on to the Brentford key players. So there's loads to choose from, but I'm obviously going to go with the obvious two. Ollie Watkins and Said Benrahma both being 2 of the best players this season. I think Ollie Watkins is joint with Mitrovic on goals, or maybe just behind, but that will go right down to the wire now because of the playoffs. But would you add anyone else for Brentford?
Yeah, also their other winger, is it Mbuemo? I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, a very, very creative player. Very, very hard to tackle with his skills and his magic feet. And yeah, it's really, really hard to tackle him. So it'll be interesting to see how our defender does. I think it'll be Bidwell who'll be marking him. It'll be interesting to see how well he'll try and mark him.
Yeah, so now onto the lineup I'd go with for the first leg for the Swans. So starting off in goals, obviously Ewan Mulder. Woodman's still injured, but Mulder played really well against Reading in my opinion. Unlucky with the pen, but right wing back Connor Roberts played excellent once again. Likewise Jake Bidwell at left back, excellent once again, and then three at centre back: Mark Gihai, Mike van der Horn, and Ben Cabango. All three of them were solid once again. And then in midfield, I'd probably go for Matt Grimes, and I think I would probably go with. I think I would go with Conor Gallagher because Fulton didn't have his best game. And then in the cam spot, I think I would go with Jan Dander. And then up front, Ryan Brewster and Andre Ayew. But what's your lineup anyway?
Yeah, I'd also go for Will Mulder in goal. Quite an obvious choice there. Right wing back Connor Roberts, left wing back Jake Bidwell. Three centre halves: Ben Cabango, Mark Gihai, and Mike van der Horn. In midfield, I think I will go with Grimes and also Fulton, because I just still think we need that physicality in there. Someone to try and just, not exactly box the midfield, but for someone to be like an engine, try to go forward as well as defend.
Yeah.
And yeah, in the cam, it's a tough one really, because the figure is I really want Selena to start again, because this season he just hasn't really played that much to be honest, but I know he's not going to get picked, so I'll have to go for Conor Gallagher in cam. And obviously the usual two up front in Ryan Brewster and Andre Ayew.
Yeah, so finally on to predictions. So obviously this is a massive game.
Yeah.
I know it's only the first leg, but you want to get off to a good start. And to be fair to the Swans, we never lose on the big occasion. I don't want to jinx anything yet, but that's obviously a positive. And we did do the triple over Brentford last season, but obviously lost to them twice this season. But because we're at home, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Swans, and obviously I'll save my prediction for the second leg till the second leg. So 2-1 Swans for me. I'm going to say goals from Andre Ayew, Ryan Brewster, and Ollie Watkins. But what's your prediction?
Yeah, at home we need to win really. We need to, and hopefully just get at least a goal away. But I think I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I just don't know if I can feel confident about winning, so I have to go for a 1-1 draw here. And I reckon Saeed Ben Rama will score for them, and I think Ryan Brewster will score for us.
Yeah, so obviously that's been it for this match preview, and we'll be back Sunday for the live stream as well. And we've just hit 610 subs, so hopefully we can push on and get 650 as soon as possible. But thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned for the live stream.
Yeah.